Hi dears, welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. It's me Anna with you here, and today we are in a lovely national park here in Benidorm area, and this one right there, this is our lovely Benidorm town. Today is actually very nice weather to be outside. It's cloudy, but it's also very warm and comfy. So let's start probably first with the update on the situation here. And as you might know, due to the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we don't really have exact numbers for the last 2 days. But what we do have is in general the overall picture of what is happening, and a lot of regions here, autonomic regions, they've basically said that the situation is approximately the same. They do say that cases are increasing, but they are increasing with less intensity and speed than they were doing before, and the index probably also would have increased, but we will see the exact numbers on our next update in a few days on Wednesday. The experts, what do they say basically here? They say that this following week, all this week is going to be crucial. It's going to be very, very important for us here in Spain in terms of what's going to be happening, because it's quite possible that we are already hitting the top of the wave, and then we might either stay like this, stabilize, or we might decrease once again, and the situation might get better. So everything depends on the restrictions, everything depends on the people itself, how they act, if they protect themselves or if not, if there's going to be illegal parties, and etc, etc. In general, what they say is that a few regions here, more than a few even, are already putting the night lockdown, apart from those who already had it. For example, you know that our Valencian region has night lockdown in 77 municipal areas. This includes Benidorm, this includes Albir, Alfaz del Pi, this includes Alicante, Valencia, Gandia, Denia, Castellón, and etc, etc. The only place near us that it does not include is Altea. Don't know why, don't ask me, but this is what they did not include into this lockdown. Then in Catalonia also, where Barcelona is. Ooh, what's happening with my hair today? This is because of the wind. Look like Einstein. Wow. Okay, let's continue. So basically in Catalonia also, they already had a lockdown for 1 week, and they've put it for another week just in case, because their situation was slowly getting better, but still it was not enough according to their authorities. So they've put it for 1 more week. In Asturias, Aragon, and Canary Islands, you know that they've asked for the lockdown. You know that here in Spain you need to ask the Supreme Court for you to be able to have it, because it needs previous authorization. And in Canary Islands they've asked it for a second time, just because first one they got denied. So then they said, okay, we need it desperately, we need to ask for it. In Navarra, which is also North Spain, what they did is they said that basically after they've been denied as well, surprise, surprise, what they said is that at least leave us the lockdown, so make for us the lockdown only for festive days and for the weekend, which is when a lot more people are moving around the area. Madrid said that basically they do not plan on putting the night lockdown, just because they are thinking of monitoring the situation and seeing how things will go, and if they will decide it's necessary, then they might put it in place, but as for now, no. You know that Madrid is one of the regions here in Spain that basically are one of the last ones to impose some kind of measures. Last time, when the masks were starting to be obligatory, when all the areas were perimetrally, as perimeter, they were closed as the area. Madrid was one of the last ones that basically said, okay, we will do it, because before then they were saying, no, we are free, we can have the movement, we cannot lock our people down, doesn't matter the amount of cases, and etc. So basically Madrid is always one of the last ones, and this time is not any different. those who are interested in how the vaccination is going here in Spain, well, actually, I've checked the official statistics yesterday in the evening, which was Sunday. On Sunday, they don't really update any kind of details, and there is only like a few places where they do vaccinate. So from yesterday to today morning, it's not going to be very different. And yesterday in Spain, we've already hit 53.4% of fully vaccinated people, and we are already on the first place in terms of vaccination. We are above US and above UK basically right now, but UK is basically, the difference is of 0.1, so we are like on the same track more or less. The experts, once again, they basically say that it's needed to hit not only 70% of like overall immunized people, but even more, maybe 80%. With the new variations, they say 70 is probably not going to be enough, but we will definitely hit 70% probably by the end of summer, like last days of August, maybe beginning of September, and hopefully in October we'll be already on 80%. So everything indicates that if everything will stay the same and vaccination will go on, the situation will get better, because as I said already in a few previous videos, these are just numbers, okay? These are numbers of people getting tested that gave positive result. It doesn't mean that all these people are feeling very like sick, that they are dying, that they are like in the ICU units or hospitalized. No, the majority of these people, they have like slight symptoms like flu, you know, but they do not have like something very, very serious, you know, that they need to be hospitalized. Of course, there are people that have slightly worse case scenario, you know, but in general, it's not the case. And this is what I want to say, like, this disease, it's very ugly, because my husband had it, so I know what I'm talking about. It's very ugly. Let's say it like that. It's very bad. The feeling of how you feel when you have the disease is the worst thing probably. But well, it depends on the person, of course, but the ones who have symptoms, it's like the worst thing that you can have. And yeah, it's not easy, but these are just numbers. What we need to see is the amount of people that are in the ICU and that are in the hospitals, because this is what like indicates us the amount of actually very like hard, you know, like difficult cases. A lot of people like have it. We always had like seasonal like flus and stuff like that, like running nose, fever, and etc. And there is nothing wrong in this one. Like, I mean, yes, it's pandemics. Yes, it hit us hard. Our economy is just awful right now. And every like countries except China, surprise, surprise, their economy is like just perfect right now. But what I want to say is basically that we need to just live with it, because yes, this thing exists. Yes, a lot of people are having it, but a lot of people are also not having like very like strong symptoms, you know. So we just need to protect ourselves as we can. We need to wash our hands, disinfect our hands often. We need to wear a mask when we need to. It doesn't mean that, like, for example, right now in the park, you need to wear a mask. No, you don't have to, of course not, because we're on the open air, and I don't have, like, I have a few people right there at the end, but they are not close to me, so it doesn't matter. But once we go inside, like shopping malls, supermarkets, pharmacies, banks, and so on, we need to put the mask on, because there the air is not as pure as here. It's not filtered enough. So yeah, there you actually have a possibility of getting something. So yeah, this is what basically is happening here. The next thing that I wanted to talk to you about is about the English zone here in Benidorm. It went up to the local newspaper. What is not local is for the Valencian region in general, which is called Diario Información, which is like informational diary. Everyday information, I would say, yeah, will be the correct thing to say. And it checks all the recent information in our area. It's also about the economy, about finances, about banks, about real estate companies, about general what's happening, like all the measures, all the restrictions, and so on. So they basically wrote an article about the British street, the ones that I have a few videos about it. I'm gonna put you a link on the latest one right here above on the screen will be popping up. And when we last visited it, it still was like they were doing a lot of works, and it was approximately maybe 3 weeks ago, more or less. And there, what we were like talking about is that they still did not finish all the works, and yeah, I mean, it was like very ugly. We asked them and they said like, well, maybe a month, maybe that, maybe this. So they did not have exact answer when they're going to finish it. And here in the newspaper, they also say that the British zone, like English zone in Benidorm, they call it English zone, okay, is still looking strange with the increase at the arrival of British tourists. And they say that like they were walking down the street, they've asked a few people, and they say like it looks very strange because it's not ready yet. British are here, like a lot of people are coming, and all this street just does not look appropriate for Benidorm, especially the once they did like the nice Mediterranean Avenue, they've put a lot of like water cascades, you know, it's just amazing to look. But this street just definitely does not look how it should be right now. So they did like all the things, they just did them too late, as usual happening here in Spain. You know, the Spanish tomorrow. So what they said is that they are doing the works in this street, Mallorca and Roma, which are a few streets right there, right down the British street, the ones that I've showed you that did not have any pavement, did not have any like street at all. It was just all sand and holes in there. I've been there yesterday. No, 2 days ago. I've been there 2 days ago, and I've seen that basically they've almost finishing all the works. They've planted some palm trees in there, so it looks very nice, start to look very nice. And probably maybe like in a few weeks, maybe even in a week's time, we will go there, maybe earlier, and I'll make you another update on what's going on. But they basically say that very soon they need to finish them ASAP because people are coming, people are seeing this not finished at all, and it just does not give the best impression for tourists that are coming to Benidorm, because we all know that it's been difficult, that it's been a lot of work, but for people it just seems like in the whole summer they could not finish this, like what's going on, you know. So it just does not give the best image of Benidorm, which is not good. And yeah, this is what's basically happening. A lot of the hotels are opening up. A lot of you are still asking me which hotel, if I'll be filming like Riudo, if I'll be filming Flamingo Oasis and etc. Yes, I'm still filming, I'm still doing it, and I have a few videos pending already for you. Next week, like at the end of this week, there's going to be probably Rio Park Hotel, and the other upcoming week is going to be Hotel Aguirre Springs, which is on the main Mediterranean Avenue, and a few others will be coming here on the channel as well. I read all your comments, I know what you're asking for, I'm making a note and I'm asking these hotels to film. So yes, everything will be here on the channel. We just need to wait a little bit because it's not as easy as it might seem to get inside of the hotel. You need a proper permissions, and I'm working on it, I promise. So these were the news for today. And what I want to say about the Spanish weather, as you can see here behind me, there are a lot of clouds today. It's not a surprise. Right there in Benidorm, as you can see, it's very sunny. Here it's not. There are many clouds, but it's just amazing because it's been so hot. Like the day before yesterday, we hit 42 degrees here in Albir and in Benidorm, and it was just impossible to stay outside. The humidity was like 77%, and yeah, we just stayed at home basically, and we turned on our aircon during the whole day. We went to the swimming pool and then back home, swimming pool and back home, and we just went out like at 9 p.m. and that's basically it. So this weather is very nice and really much appreciated. What they say is that rain is going to hit in a few areas. It's going to be on the north Mediterranean area, as you can see on the map, and then slightly on the south. I've checked it, I've zoomed it in, and it says basically that here in Benidorm it should be cloudy, but it should not be raining, at least as they've said, like today early in the morning. Hopefully this is going to be the case, although I must say that even if it's going to be raining, it's a necessary rain, and maybe after the rain it's gonna be very, very nice probably. So why not? Rain is welcome right now after the few days of an extreme heat. And this will disappear basically by today 8 p.m. At 8 p.m. it should be like slightly cloudy only, and all these clouds will just disappear somewhere, probably towards the Mediterranean Sea. And there's not going to be any rain, like hardly any rain left at 8 p.m. And starting from tomorrow, the temperature and the weather will be the same as it was the previous days. And speaking about the temperature, right now their temperatures are very mild, very comfy, very soft, not like it was 2 days ago. And today in the north part, you will have between 20 and 29. In the center, between 24 and 31. In the south part, between 24 and 33. And Mediterranean area 28 to 33 degrees. Right now I would say that it's like maybe 27, 28 more or less, but because you don't have the direct sunlight, it's very nice, definitely very nice outside. And now is the perfect day to be at the national park, to walk until the lighthouse, just to enjoy our Spanish weather, the views, the mountains and the nature. In Alicante and in our Benidorm area, it will be 31, in Barcelona 30, in Granada 31, Malaga 35, Sevilla 36, Madrid 30, which is very good because I know a lot of people in Madrid were struggling a lot with the heat because it's a big city and it just attracts a lot of like heat, and it cannot let it go during the night enough for the temperature to drop. So it was very hot in Madrid, but hopefully today they will be able to recover a little bit more. In Murcia will be 32, Balearic Islands 31, Canarian between 24 and 28 depending on the island, and in Valencia 27. Tomorrow the temperatures will go up. Oh, I just seen a rabbit. I just wish you could see it. Like, I cannot zoom it in because it's already off. But there are a lot of rabbits in this park. There are a lot of like wild birds here as well. It's just amazing to sit down here and you see like squirrels, you see rabbits, you see like a lot of nature type things, you know, a lot of animals, and it's just amazing. Especially children love to come here because they can see them alive, you know. So yeah, this is what's going to be happening. Temperatures will rise up slightly tomorrow and the day after because still it's end of July, beginning of August, which are the hottest, the warmest months here in Spain, especially in our region. But yeah, we're used to it. Once you have a good aircon, once you have the swimming pool or the beach, everything is just fantastic. These were the news for today, my dears. I hope you enjoyed watching them. If you did, don't forget to put a like and continue subscribing, because I've seen that 80% of the people who are watching me are not subscribed. Please do so, because it will be very nice for me. My dream probably would be to hit 100,000 subscribers. That's like the best thing probably that could happen to a YouTuber, because money is not everything, you know. But seeing that a lot of people are subscribed to your channel makes you just feel and want to film even more, have even more energy. So if you're watching my channel and you're still not subscribed, please do so right here down below. And don't forget to click the bell, because if not, YouTube will not send you a notification saying that, hey, the new video is here. I wish you a lovely beginning of the work week, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow with the new video. Bye everyone.